Wait, hold up. I almost fell. Hold up, I got so much junk in here, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, this is how this video's starting, because, bro, the news, being able to talk about it, but everything being confirmed now. What? What? Okay. Also, peep the packages back there, had a giveaway last night. And they'll all be sent out, sometime this week. I got a adult and such for the next few days, but I'll figure it out and we'll get it figured out, but you know who you are, who won and such, and congrats again, all that good stuff. But I had burp, a little gassy, I'm a little shook, because just seeing all the news, I'm not gonna really talk about it. We got a lot of Beyblade news to talk about here. You can tell by the title, I'm shook. I almost fell, and yeah, I almost fell. Well, I did kind of fall. At least I didn't hit my face or nothing, but we're good. I'm shook. I just woke up. It's too soon for this. Woke up and looked at some vids about the news. So, we got to get into it. A lot of Beyblade burst news. So, we'll start out with the first thing. They're coming out with another entry set. Well, kind of entry set. And it has the Dynamite Battle Stadium with it. Except this time it's black. So it's got like a black version of the Dynamite Battle Stadium setup. And anybody who's wondering, I've been saving my Dynamite Battle Stadium. I've just been doing battles in the standard stadium because they show off the power of the Bay just fine. I'm saving a lot of them for the upcoming skits. I have them planned out big time. And it's going to be really wild. But just a little more patience. That's why I'm saving a lot of the stadiums you see up there. I'm saving them for those, because it's going to make them that much more special, if you're wondering why I haven't used it. But it comes with the black Dynamite Battle Stadium. It also comes with a recolor of Dynamite Bellio. I think it has Nexus Venture still, but they didn't put 2 on it. They put 3 on it. So Nexus Venture 3, which is really interesting that they didn't switch up the parts for it. Because, we got Nexus Venture 2, like the stock combo before, but not really upset about it. It'd be cool to make, like, the perfect Bellio with, like, the gold version, But, yeah, I'd love to see them put, like, recolors for some of the gears. Like, they put Dynamite with an F gear and a random booster or something, even though we haven't seen Dynamite a bit. Like, a recolor for an F gear. Include that. Recolor for S gear, recolor for V gear, recolor for the L gear, all that good stuff. It'd be cool to see that, for sure, to implement those parts. But, yeah, Dynamite Bellio Nexus Venture 3. And, I think, yeah, it comes with a Roar Bahamut as well, which is big because that's a prize bay, but they're putting it in this, and it's a recolor for it. It's purple, too. So, yeah, the purple and gold color scheme, definitely love that. But it's purple. I think it has Karma for the disc. And Metal Drift. Drift is really good with its spin steel, like stamina and LAD and such. Against opposite spin, It's really good. And they're making a Metal Drift. The metal drivers put like the gold spring in, which is crazy. It puts the gold spring in. Let me put this down a little bit. Like the light flickering. I guess just the background or such. But Metal Drift, yeah. It's got the metal for the top part, but it's got the same spring as a dash driver. And they're doing this for Drift. Boy, you what? That's crazy. Like Metal Drift, getting that already. The Drift is already very prominent in the meta by itself, just a regular one. And now you're going to have a metal one with a stronger spring and the metal with it with more weight. TT, you got me shook. You're already doing this. And so many other metal drivers. Like, I love that they're doing, like, the metal drivers, for, like, Metal Survive. And, like, Metal Extreme, seeing that's pretty cool. But, like, Metal Survive, some of these, like, defensive drivers, because, some of them, wouldn't mind them having, like, dashes or, like, metal versions, with stronger springs and such, because it ups their defense, their stamina and such. As long as they're not absolutely absurd with their stamina and LAD, I'm like, all right. But Drift, that's an iffy one for me. That's an iffy one for me because Drift is, like I said, very good with its stamina and LAD. So I'm like, bro, TT trying to break the meta, man. They're trying to break the meta. They must have a bunch of other ideas up their sleeves that they're doing this. Like, yeah, that's wild to see. Holy crap. What? I'm still shook. But overall, the set looks really, really cool. Will I be picking it up? Oh, for sure. That set looks awesome, and the recolors with it, yeah, they look so, so good. Yeah, that's got me shook. That alone's got me shook. The big thing, metal drift with that. I mean, plus the Bahamut with it. You got the Bahamut and metal drift together. I mean, same spin, some bays will probably be able to take it out, but like opposite spin, what's going to beat that? The defense and now that crazy stamina and LAD. Dude, that is insane. Metal drift, TT, you trying to break your own meta. I swear, that thing going to be banned. Like, I wouldn't be surprised because drift is really good with stamina and LAD, and now having a metal version with a stronger spring and the metal in it. You better watch out. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah. And then, there's more. We're getting a triple set. So we're getting Dangerous Bellio. That's the name of it. So it's going to be an evolution for Bellio. So maybe somebody's going to come along and break Dynamite, which I wouldn't be too surprised because considering every protagonist before the season has had their bay broken, I won't be too shocked. I wonder who it's going to be that does it, though. Maybe it's Rashad? You know, because I've been kind of iffy about him, and he seems like he could turn for sure over time. But yeah, why the heck is it going so much with the light? It's just the natural light, I guess. But yeah, I'll put it over here. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Yeah, because just the sunlight switching outside. Bro, what? Dangerous Bellio. I forgot the name of like the driver, but I guess the gimmick's gonna be kind of similar to the shot driver, which has me a bit scared because it seems kind of gimmicky. But you know, they're gonna put a lot of weight with this thing, no doubt. And apparently, this thing can hold all the gears. Apparently, it can have like the F gear, the S gear. Well, I don't know what the S gear, like at least the F gear. I don't know if it can hold the S gear. Well, the V gear, I mean. Like I don't know if it can hold the V gear, but if it can, that'll be wild. If it can hold the S gear, that'll be crazy. And if it can hold the L gear as well. If it can hold all those gears, this thing's going to be insane. Absolutely insane. If it can hold all of those gears like how Dynamite Bellio does originally. Yeah. Wild. Really, really wild. I'm shook. I'm honestly really shook. So, yeah, Bellio evolution. So we're probably going to see Bellio break, which, not too surprised. The question is who's going to do it. The next thing, which I said I was going to flip out about if it ended up being true, it is true. We've got a new Phoenix. I forgot the exact name of the Phoenix, but it's a new Phoenix, man. So hype. I've been waiting so long for a new Phoenix, and we got it, Phoenix. I love the gimmick for it with the armor kicking around the stadium and such. Hopefully, they've upped that armor gimmick with it that much more. It's got, I think it's got Karma. It might have Karma. No, I think Tapered. Yeah, Tapered. I think it has a Tapered disc. And it has Metal Universe. Now, that's one, you know, like Metal Universe. Universe was never extremely crazy with its stamina or LAD or anything. Definitely glad to see that because more weight added with it and such. But yeah, Metal Universe. So the metal spring at the top. It would be cool to see like Universe Metal or, you know, some of these other drivers, like how they had Yard Metal, Orbit Metal. If the metal part comes after the name of the driver, that means it's the bottom part that gets switched up with the metal. But if it comes before, it's the spring, like the actual locking mechanism and such with the driver, that gets switched up. So it's Metal Universe, so it's going to have the gold spring in it, the metal for the top part of the driver. Yeah, they're doing a lot of these metal drivers, which some people might not like because like they tend to wear down some of the teeth for the bays. But yeah, I mean, they do make defense and stamina bays that much stronger with their burst resistance, which is really cool to see. It's making it where more defense and stamina combos are more prominent, you know, with the meta, which is really, really cool to see some of these parts that, you know, are super outclassed and definitely not too usable when it comes to the meta being more usable for sure. Yeah. So it's nice seeing that. So, the new Phoenix, I don't know, prominent Phoenix, or I forgot the name of it, but yeah, somebody could tell me in the comments. But the new Phoenix having Tapered and Universe Metal Universe, yeah. Metal Universe 10. Yeah, I'm big time hyped for it. And it's actually not Phi that has it, which I am sad about, but I saw Zanky's video and he made a good point about it. As long as they like do some good development with the character and such, it honestly doesn't, like, I'm not too upset about it. You know, I'm sad that we're not seeing Phi, but it's also one of those cases where like there could be a blader that's a placeholder for it. You know, we've seen it with Loden, like Loden having Zwei Longinus, you know, during GT, but then we saw Louis come back with Longinus. It could be that case, so it could be like maybe with a future season we could see like possibly Boa coming back with a new Bahamut, and right now, Basra being the placeholder for Bahamut with this season. You know, it's possible with that because we saw with Loden and Louis coming back after that. So it's possible we could see like Fi come back with a new Phoenix with a future season. But seeing a new Phoenix is a big time hype. Apparently, the person that owns this, it is a boy, but apparently his name is Pain. Pain is his name. With a name like Pain, that doesn't sound like a very positive name or such. It could be an evil character coming in. Pain for the name. He can cause pain with his Phoenix. We saw the gimmick for Phoenix when Fi had it. Now Pain coming in and him having it and using off the gimmicks big time. Yeah, shook. It could be Pain that possibly breaks it. Like it would be kind of ironic too, because like Phoenix breaking another Bay with this season. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. But yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but the artwork for Pain, it's kind of blurry just looking at it. But like seeing the pink and like the aura around him reminds me of Hearts. Honestly, reminds me of Hearts big time. So I mean, it would be cool if it was like, oh hey, like he handed down like I don't know, he got his Bay from Fire Hearts or something. You know, that'd be kind of cool if that was a backstory. But we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, you know, it is a new Phoenix, so yeah, big time hype. Just getting a new Phoenix, you know, I'm so excited, man. Definitely hoping Fi comes back in a future season though, and we get crazy build up vibes with it. But now having Phoenix, just stoked about that. And I mean, the name being Pain, that's pretty wild, man. That's pretty wild. Yeah. So the last thing for like the last set. It's Savior Perseus, which is cool seeing that because, like, you know, Savior, I think is slept on because, like, stock Savior Valkyrie is obviously not the craziest because, like, the rebound gimmick for it, but the shot driver is not the best, and that's what makes it where it bursts a lot. But Savior itself has some big time attack potential, no doubt about it, especially when it's worn down. But Savior Perseus, so Dynamite Perseus is the rare Bay, and you know, they're making the gold dynamite for the set, which is really cool, you know, for the set with the stadium. And they're putting Perseus in this triple set, which is really cool because the Perseus, like I said, it's the only way you can get is the rare Bay, get battle prized Bay right now. So they're putting in another Perseus, which is really cool. But Savior Perseus, I think it has Giga with it, so big time wait. And TT done triggered me again, not only with Metal Drift. It's real, you guys. It is real now. Bearing Dash is real. Like, I'm not that, like, okay, am I triggered a little bit? A little bit, because Bearing Dash, it's always like, dude, really, we don't need that crap. But I guess, granted, now we have Extend Plus, and also Drift, and also Never, which are all absolutely absurd with their stamina and LAD, that Bearing struggles. But, Bearing Dash? There's so many other drivers that can get a dash that I really want to see. Like Iron Dash is still not a thing. Sword Dash is still not a thing. Impact Dash is still not a thing. Trick Dash is still not a thing. Like all these big time attack drivers that could have big potential if they had a dash. But they're like, nope, we're going with Bearing first. Bro, Bearing Dash, oh my god. What? Okay. I mean, I'm not like super upset about it because now, like, you know, having Extend, like I said, Extend Plus, Drift, Never, a lot of these big time powerful drivers. Honestly, Moment being really good too. Yeah, and Bearing, you know, still having really good stamina on LAD, but that having a dash, dude, dang. They better not make an Extend Plus dash at any point. Or, yeah, I mean, Drift Metal is so close to Drift Dash, like, dude. But the only thing is, like, the Metal tops, like they don't have it where the teeth are as crazy with the metal, you know, with the metal rings at the top. for the prong. Um, it's not as high up as like a dash driver. Honestly, like the red plastic for the dash driver is a bit taller. The metal ones, it's not as tall, and it shows because they could still kind of be bursted because like the metal like helps the resistance and such, but it's not as tall of teeth with it, like the points with it with the prongs. So a dash driver still has more burst resistance than like a metal driver, but the metal drivers still have a burst resistance. It's better than like a standard bay, you know. So like still metal drift, dude. Oh, it's gonna be insane. Bearing dash also gonna be insane. TT breaking this metal. They gotta do some things with some attack drivers to really fix this and like balance it out. Because hands down, I see bearing dash and metal drift getting banned. Like they're both so good with their stamina and LAD and that burst resistance too, man. Dang. Like I just honestly want to see like Iron Dash, Sword Dash, Impact Dash, you know, some other dash drivers for some attack drivers that aren't the absolute craziest. Like seeing some dashes for those. I hope they're still planning on that because especially now they're gonna need it. They need some crazy big time attack drivers to really be able to knock these crazy monster drivers out, man. Because now it's a big time stamina meta with like literally just bearing dash and metal drift coming out is gonna switch up a lot of stuff. A lot. Um, yeah, so they got to have some more like dash drivers or some attack drivers come in for sure. And hopefully some more metal defense drivers like metal massive, metal needle, some things like that. Wouldn't mind seeing. Yeah, well, that's just insane, dude. I was shook. I was so shook about it. You guys saw me trip as soon as I came in the frame. Like, it's wild, dude. It's insane seeing that. But am I hyped for them? Yeah, I'm hyped big time for these sets because there's a lot of awesome parts with these sets. And yeah, it's looking like October they're going to drop a really good amount of stuff. I'm wondering if later on they're going to drop anything else. Probably not, you know. But I'm surprised we haven't gotten like a new random booster. We haven't gotten a new random booster since Roar Bahamut's, which is honestly pretty surprising to see, you know? It's been a little bit since I dropped a random booster. There's been bigger patterns with other seasons for like the random boosters and such. I mean, granted with how things are now, but like still, like, yeah. Um, I'm shook. I'm very shook. Holy crap. Wow. The October releases are going to be insane. And I wonder what releases they're going to have going forward to even outdo this because it's going to be really, really wild to see, man. But yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm big time hyped for them. Also scared for the meta because just literally the addition of Metal Drift. That's the one that has me. Honestly, Metal Drift has me even more shook than Bearing Dash does. Like Bearing Dash has me absolutely shook like crazy. Metal Drift has me beyond shook because how good Drift is with its stamina and LAD already. And they're already making a metal version for it. Whew, I hope they're going back with some other older drivers, like I said, Iron, Sword, Impact, and such, and giving them dash drivers because they honestly deserve it. You know, gotta have some crazy attack combos coming in and some attack parts to really help out the meta. Because dang, dude, you get a bay with enough weight and you put Metal Drift on it. Oh my god, bro, I'm just shook. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know I'm shook. I tripped. No said. It was even worse than the time when Shoe came back and I broke my shoe. I broke my flip flop. Yeah. In the first 10 seconds, I almost ate crap. But yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm shook. I'm hyped, but I'm shook and kind of nervous for the meta. But yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. I'm still shook. But yeah, till next time, guys, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. I'm up out of here. R.I.P. Meadow. What the fuck?